like putting stress on anyone, but I'm going to tell you this morning that God's weighing on my heart. Them eyes that are on you are looking at your salvation.
That's right.
Don't cost someone their salvation.
That's right.
Don't cost someone their salvation because you lose the value.
Right. It's true.
Good.
Thank you, Lord.
Just by you recognizing the worth today can save someone tomorrow.
Amen.
It is worth it to press on.
Amen.
It is worth it. The only way your family's going to be saved is if someone is praying.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Is if someone is tearing the roof off.
Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
You know, there's plenty of us that get to a point where done. Sister Brenda, there was plenty of times that I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. The adversary keeps trying to throw things up that what you're doing's not worth it. What you're doing's not working.
Come on.
What is it worth to you today? What is it truly worth today? Do you truly want something better? Not just for me. Not just for me. I gotta have that worth spread. You know, we have a God that can do it all.
Amen.
From big to little. Danny, come here. A little problem. Rip that in half.
Come on.
Without unrolling it, rip that in half. Same tissue.
Right.
Same tissue. Come on,
Get
tissue.
through the layers.
You gotta get through the layers.
Get through the layers.
You gotta break it up. Too many of us are trying to fix this problem.
Right. Right.
God's saying, rip that in half. It's not about ripping through the big problem.
That's good.
Right. No.
Come
Amen.
on.
That's
It's
good.
not about buddies.
Amen. Right.
God's saying, let me peel back piece
Right.
by piece
Yep.
by
Amen.
piece.
Right.
Let me show you what I can do. Let me show you how I can fix it.
Amen.
Let me show you my worth. Come through that roof. Don't get to the throne and say, this is too much. This is too much for me to handle. You know, we go to a smorgasbord, Sister Pat, and we get our plate, pile of food on, get everything we want, and we realize the plate's too small. The plate's too small. What do? We get another plate. But what do we do with the first plate?
Take it back.
We set it down first.
Set it down first, yeah.
We set it down first. God's saying, sit down.
Right.
Sit it down.
Come on.
Sit it down.
Amen.
Everything on that plate is what you wanted. Oh, wait a minute. When we talk about plates, we're talking about bad things. Why?
Come on.
Why? My family issues might be an issue, but let me tell you something. When I'm praying for it and I'm talking to God, guess what? That bad thing turned to a good thing.
That's right. Come on, amen. Yep. Right.
Sit down. Go get more. God's not going to give you more than you can handle. He's not telling you that He's not going to give you a plate.
Right.
He's telling you He's not going to give you more than you can handle. You're not going to have, you shouldn't have a desire for more until you sit this down.
Right.
That's right. Amen.
We don't need to take on more problems.
That's right.
Right.
Come on.
We don't need to take on more problems. Why does our plate get too heavy? Because we get too greedy. Brother Dan, I'm going to put my mashed potatoes on, I'm going to put my ham on, my fill on, I'm going to put my corn, and I'm going to walk back to my plate and it's going to be falling off. Why? Because I got too greedy. How many of us go back after taking that and think, who's going to eat all this? Don't take more than what God's trying to give you.
That's right. Come on. Amen.
Don't carry more than God can give you. God's only give you what you can handle. But what's the value of it? What's the value of it? What's it worth? Are them family issues worth salvation? I'm not talking about your salvation today, because if God's given it to you,
That's right.
that's part of your salvation.
That's right. Amen.
I'm talking about their salvation.
Right.
I'm talking about your loved one's salvation. You know, we complain, oh, it's too much for me to carry, it's too much. Is it worth you giving up on them for them to lose their salvation? See, God puts people on your heart for a reason.
That's right. Help us, Lord.
Because He knows you know what to do with it.
Amen.
But don't fall short. Don't tell God this is too much. God's saying the blessing's right there. Press on a little harder.
That's right.
Pray a little more.
Right.
Fast a little more. Don't give up. We give up so quickly because we lose the worth. We're human. Just Paul, I get mad. There's plenty of times that I throw my hands up and say, I'm done. But God put it on my heart for a reason. God gave me that platter for a reason. Because He knows who I am. God knows who you are. God knows your worth.
That's right. Thank you, Lord.
Thank
God
you, Lord.
knows my worth. God knows what I can do. God knows what I can handle. God knows your worth today. God's not asking, are you worth it? God's not asking you this morning, are you worth it? God knows your worth. God knows that you're worth it.
Amen.
Think about that today. You're here because you're worth it.
That's right. Come on.
Wow. You're here because God knows you're worth it.
Amen.
We could be doing many things this morning. Sister Brenda, I could be sitting in front of television this morning watching cartoons. Well, everybody knows that's not true because I like cartoons. I could be doing so many different things. But God knows I'm worth it, so He wants me here.
That's right. Amen.
God woke me up this morning because He wants me here.
Amen.
He wants me to hear His word. He wants me to hear this message. He wants me to know that I'm worth it.
Amen.
But is God worth it?
Come on.
God already gave you your answer. Because you're here, you're worth it.
Right.
Now God's asking you, am I worth it? Am I worth it? Am I worth the struggle? Am I worth the pain? I don't want to keep this on the negative side. Am I worth the joy?
Come on.
The happiness?
Right.
You know, just because we serve God don't mean we always got to be that depressed, that broken part. When you serve God, you need to be that joy. You need to be that happiness. You need to be on that mountain. And know that God is worth it, that I'm worth it, that I am loved this morning.
Amen.
That's right. Yes. Thank you,
I want to open this altar up.
Jesus. Yes. Thank you, Lord.
Don't come to the altar this morning just the same way. Come with your head held high.
Amen.
Come knowing that I am worth it today. I am getting to the throne of God, and I'm going to speak to my God today. I'm going to speak to the one that matters today. You know, Brother Dan, I can have them conversations with my wife that don't truly matter. Don't tell her this, but some of them conversations just truly don't matter. We all have that time, Sister Paula, that you just talk.
Yeah.
Don't have that with God today.
Come on.
Right.
Come and talk to what matters to God today.
Amen. Right.
This altar's open. Come and just talk to God.